Are you aware of your human design? This weekend, I was reminded of my human design by my good friend Denise, who is part of my Healing Through Journaling, who has been my client. And she reminded me of my gifts. And I went back to review them this week, and I'm going to share them with you today because it was through owning my gifts that I ultimately made this decision because of listening and trusting and honoring them. Um, uh, is that I decided and I chose to go back to the classroom as a bilingual educator. And so this video is really going to focus on sharing my reason why I decided to go back to the classroom and a little bit of human design. So are, if you know your human design, let me know what your, um, like what you are. I am a manifestor generator. And if you want to know your gifts, I'll talk to me, send me a message so we can talk about it. And then maybe I can direct you to some resources about that. So in case you don't know, I am Kenia Margarita. I'm a creative entrepreneur, a bilingual educator, a poet, a life coach, and I consider myself a cycle breaker. And I think that that's why I'm here creating these videos and being fully in who I am and showing up and using my voice because I am meant to not only break my own cycles, but inspire others to do the same. So, for the past 2 years, I've been on a journey of healing and transformation. And I, it was me leaving my dream career, which was teaching, um, that inspired or kind of started this journey of me healing, transforming, choosing to share my gifts. And so I couldn't continue teaching because of many reasons. The main reason was my mental health and physical health. I could not continue, so I quit my job, and it all turned out uh, for me to become an entrepreneur, to do life coaching, to perform my poetry, to create journaling circles, to build communities. So I know that it had always been my dream to be a teacher, and I was devastated. And at that moment, because of all that I was going through, I thought, okay, I'm never going back to the classroom, not because I don't enjoy teaching, but because the system is not the best. And I, at that time, I was not my best either. So right now, I'm thinking, okay, I know that the system is not the best, but I know that I am working on being my best. So, what if I go back and I experience a different experience in teaching because I am a different person? There's a different version of me, a version of me that has tools, that knows self love and practices self love, has a community, knows who I am, right? Like that was so big. Like I didn't know, I was kind of lost. I have my dreams and goals, and I have this belief in myself now that I didn't have then. So now that I have all of that, I think that is the reason why I want to go back, because I know that I'm not going back as the same person. So, how did I come to like choosing this? I okay, so first I'm going to start with sharing my gifts in human design. So I have 3 gifts. People have different like number of gifts. And the way you can find that in your chart. Okay, I'm not going to go into that, but I'll just share my gifts. If you want to learn more about your gifts, just contact me or look it up. And there's so much information on this, but I will support you if you reach out. Unless it's like 100 people, I probably won't. But if it's a few of you, I can guide you. I'm not an expert by any means. So I have 3 gifts, and the first one is power, the channel of power. Charisma is my second one, and then neural waves is my third one, and they're all kind of connected. So they all mean different things, but combined, I kind of like combining them together. I kind of came up with my own definition. Is that I'm very intuitive, and I have this like awareness of the present that has given me this power to create like kind of like an awakening experience for myself and for others. And then I am very action driven, and I can have multiple projects at the same time. I'm not a multitasker. That's not what I am, but I can be and do different things and do them well, but not like and move quickly through like doing them, but not like I won't, like I just love having multiple things to do, but that doesn't mean that like I'm gonna be great at everything. But it's okay if I'm great at more than one thing, because that's usually how I'm supposed to be. Like I'm supposed to do more than one thing, and I can see that in my life. And so for the past months, I started to like get this feeling uh, that like teaching, right? Like about teaching. I just started kind of feeling that intuitive feeling, whatever that means for me. I think it means something for all of us in a different way. So little things here, little things there, sometimes big signs. um, and like other people would kind of come and remind me of this intuition that I had. So I trust that. I trust my intuition, so I go for it. I listened. I took action. I went and applied for teaching positions. I took interviews, and I saw something that felt aligned very quickly at 2, and I am going for it. So I'm so excited to announce that I am going back to the classroom in the fall again. And like I said, there's a new version of me stepping into an environment that I've always loved. I always loved being in school. You know me from when I was young. I couldn't wait to start school. Like the summer felt so long. Like I just wanted to be in the classroom. And so there is that part of me that loves the environment. And I miss the children. I've always missed the children. I think that that's the best part of teaching, and I know that it's not perfect. I know that there is a lot of work to do, but I know that I have that excitement feeling and that passion, and I'm there to create the change. I've always, in everything I do, I know that there is a lot of work to do, especially like in life coaching, in healing, in transformation. There is a lot of work to do. So I don't shy away from that. But when I was in teaching, when I was not aware of who I am, I was not practicing and putting boundaries, I did not believe in myself as much as I do now, it was really hard. So I'm going in with a different perspective. So what does that mean for my business, for Kenia del Viento, right? It means that because of my human design, and because I know who I am. I know that um, I have a choice, and I get to choose to continue my business. And I also get to continue to choose to go back to the classroom and share my gifts there too. I believe that we are all unique. And once you find that power within to recognize yourself and see yourself, you can do things in your own way. You don't have to follow molds or paths that were not created for you. I know that my life um, is unique. My experiences are unique. Who I am is unique. So I get to create my life on my own terms, and I'm really excited about that. I'm really excited to continue to do that. So I invite you to pave your own way, to continue to find who you are and what you want to do without comparing yourself to others, because then when we do that, we don't allow ourselves to be ourselves and go in the direction that you are meant to go to. So I will continue taking clients. Actually, I have one spot available for a one-on-one, and this month. So I will continue with my healing for journaling. So it's open for enrollment. That one continuous enrollment. And the self-worth squad community will continue with my co-founder Jessica. And I will continue to create whatever, however that looks like in the next months. I know it's not gonna look the same, it's gonna change, but I will continue to choose me in my dreams. So I invite you to do the same, to choose you in your dreams para siempre, because that is the root, the beginning of all the healing, all the transformation, all the change that we want to see in the world. It starts with you. Sending you all a big hug, and let me know what your questions are. I'll answer any of your questions. Have a beautiful, blessed rest of your week, of your month, and I'll see you in another time.